बनी हूँ मैं शानदार बड़ा फनी, प्लेस्टेशन का सच्चा दीवाना हूँ मैं जी। विघ्नेश करता है शैतानी दिन भर, पर कितना क्यूट बिना डर।
खेलों की दुनिया में खो जाते हम, सपनों में भी जब उड़ते हम, मस्ती भरे ये दिन रातें, एक दूजे का साथ निभाते।
प्लेस्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। प्लेस्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। समोसा खाते खिलाते, हंसी के ठहाके साथ में लगाते। बनी और विघ्नेश की है जोड़ी, मजे से छलकती है प्याली।
प्लेस्टेशन पर बढ़ता जोश, हार जीत का नहीं कोई होश। खिलाड़ियों का हो कारवां, खुशियों की एक नई दास्तां।
प्लेस्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। प्लेस्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल।
The pitch should get better as the match goes on, so a sensible decision to bowl first. I wouldn't want to be putting pads on first, that's for sure. The opening bowlers will be feeling pretty positive.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
5 runs in that over. Kolkata are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Couldn't get it through the field. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 9 runs added there. Kolkata are 14 for none. Kumar from the south end. Got that away nicely. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Thick edge. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Kolkata, a 24 for none.
How will he reply?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edged. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Kolkata, a 31 for none.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Straight to the fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Gervais has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Timed that perfectly.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. End of the over, Kolkata a 40 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Was quick onto that in the infield. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Dale, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
A lovely shot off the back foot, the shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Doesn't beat the infield. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Swept away but finds the fielder. And great catch, brilliant work. Gone, fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Massive outside edge. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Kolkata a 67 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Dale from the south end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Finds the fielder with that shot. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Couldn't get it through the field. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Bangalore with a massive shout.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Eight runs added in that over. Kolkata are 87 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Sharma from the north end. And safely taken by the keeper. Gone. Fine catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over. Kolkata are 91 for 5. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
no. Terrible shot. Kolkata weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Straight to the fielder. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, Kolkata a 97 for 6. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Power and precision in that shot.
Pandai was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Aurora waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Shepherd getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Going with spin now. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Square cut, finds point, no run. Doesn't beat the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot. Cuts that off well in the infield. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Shepherd from the south end. Misses everything. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Finds the fielder with that shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. That's their best ball, top shelf. The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. First ball. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Aurora is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the field with a great shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Square cut, finds point, no run. 14 runs added there. Bangalore, a 14 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Going with pace now. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Brilliant diving stop.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
10 runs added there. Bangalore, a 24 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Thick edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Bowled him, straight through. Good swing coming back in.
That's a key wicket. Not what you'd want so early in the innings, barely troubling the scorer.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Short delivery, and he's punished that delivery beautifully. No need to run. 4 more.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Bangalore, a 32 for 1. Singh from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. A lovely shot, just rocks back and puts it away.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Straight to the fielder. That's the over. Bangalore, a 47 for 1.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. Been a good power play so far.
Chakravarti, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Perfectly timed. Five runs added in that over. Bangalore, a 52 for 1.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Ali into the attack now from the north end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't beat the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Bangalore, a 63 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Edged it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Finds the edge. Kolkata almost pleading with the umpire, but I think I heard 2 noises though. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Drilled that one away. Massive outside edge. End of the over, just 1 off it. Bangalore, a 64 for 2. Ali from the north end. Beats the field with a great shot. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Kohli has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Huge edge.
Oh my, that's racing away. Kolkata managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
How will the bowler respond?
Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear, the batter looks really annoyed with that one. Chakravarti straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply. He's got their tail up.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Goes over the top with that shot. Three added in that over. Bangalore are 80 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Got that away nicely. Oh, great ball. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
End of the over. 8 off it. Bangalore are 88 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Chakravarti from the south end. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nicked it. Seven runs added there. Bangalore, a 95 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Finds the edge. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Square cut, finds point, no run. Coley muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.